going the wrong way, downhill. He went faster and faster. He was sliding straight towards the cliff. Suddenly, Pablo was hanging upside down. His skis had caught him on the icy cliff. No, that was not such a good idea, said the other penguins. Poor Pablo was frozen and stiff. They had to carry him home into his igloo. There they held him under the hot summer until he could walk again. The next day, Pablo had another idea. He put the hot water bags on his feet and under his coat. He put them around his neck. So long, you birds, said Pablo. This time nothing will go wrong. But something did. When Pablo stopped to look for his map, the hot water bags melted in the snow. They melted the ice. Pablo sank and sank and sank into the cold water. Poor Pablo, said the other penguins. He will never get anywhere. When they pulled him out, he was frozen in a block of ice. And that was the way they carried him home. But Pablo's hot stove melted in the ice. Soon melted the ice. Next day, Pablo said, now I have an idea that will really work. I will go buy a boat, he said. He got a saw and cut a boat out of ice under his igloo. Inside the igloo, everything was ready for the big trip. His stove was in place. He was all set to go. Day after day, night after night, Pablo sailed on. Then one morning he woke up to find that the sun was shining. Hot weather! At last! It made him, cried Pablo. He took off his warm clothes. He laid down in the warm sunshine. Oh, Pablo, oh boy, Pablo said, this is the life. But Pablo spoke too soon. The hot sun started to melt his house, and then it began to melt his boat. Soon Pablo was floating on a little piece of ice. He jumped into the bathtub. But there was a hole in the bottom of the tub. Water began to run. Pablo had to pour it out as fast as he could. Quickly, he put the shower pipe into the hole, and the water began to splash of the shower. Suddenly, the tub started to go full speed ahead. Far away, Pablo saw land and trees. His boat smiled up onto the sandy beach. Pablo got out. This looks like a good place to build a house, he said. He collected lots of branches. He walked over to the banana tree and picked a nice yellow banana. At last, Pablo had found the land of his dreams. No more cold for him. That's all. I know you've been recording me wrong. Go.
You did a good job. Did you get a story? You like your stories, don't you?
He wasn't listening.
Oh, yes he was.
No, he wasn't. Turn it off.
I was watching him.